privilege of staying 2 times at Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort as a DVC member, and I have fallen completely in love with this resort. Here are 5 reasons why you should give Disney's Wilderness Lodge a try. Number 1, the theming is incredible. This is an extremely beautiful resort. As a resort by itself, not even including that is a Disney resort. It is themed to be set in the woods like you're at a national park, and it really feels that way. The trees that they have surrounding the property really help to enclose you, to make you feel like you're completely somewhere else. No matter where you walk, and I definitely suggest taking a walk throughout the property, taking just a stroll and a tour, wherever you walk, it is just so peaceful. I definitely like and recommend taking walks early in the morning because watching the sunrise along the water is just so relaxing. Just grab a cup of coffee, sit down by the water, and enjoy the start to the day. I also really enjoy the lobby. First of all, when you walk in, and pictures really cannot do this lobby justice, when you walk in, it is really jaw-dropping. It's incredibly large and open. There are totems, there are artifacts throughout the lobby. There is a large fireplace that also is very relaxing. I've only been there during the summertime, so I would imagine that comfort level like multiplies during the winter when a fire is roaring in the fireplace. But the lobby is truly spectacular. Number 2 reason I love Wilderness Lodge, the location. It is so close to Magic Kingdom while still feeling like worlds away. So you have that proximity to Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom, the transportation, all of the things that you love about Walt Disney World, but it still feels like you're somewhere else. You're in your own little fantasy world somewhere else. And I think that's really nice because I go to Disney because I love the immersive part of Disney, but there's just something about this resort that even though there are Disney elements sprinkled throughout, it definitely has a Disney vibe, but it's not overwhelmingly Disney. So for those that like their pieces of Disney, but also just want to feel like you're at another resort, this is like the perfect resort for that. The location is fabulous. It's just a quick boat ride to Magic Kingdom, and you know, yet you're kind of have your own little private oasis. That brings me to number 3. My favorite part is the transportation. It is just a quick boat ride to Magic Kingdom. I want to say maybe 10 minutes. I probably timed it at some point in time, but I really just enjoy the ride. It was relaxing. It was really kind of cool to watch Wilderness Lodge disappear and then, you know, kind of arrive at Contemporary and pass by Contemporary and just, you know, look at that, which is, I think, really pretty. And then pass over a bridge that if you're driving, you would go under it. Passing on top of a bridge and then watching Magic Kingdom come into view. The transportation is great. You're just so close to Magic Kingdom. Hop over to Magic Kingdom and then you're just a monorail ride away from Epcot. Of course, you have buses to Disney's Hollywood Studios and Disney's Animal Kingdom, which honestly, I didn't really feel like you were even that far away from them. The bus rides weren't bad at all. 15 minutes max, I would say. I know I timed those as well, but it really, you're close. You're close to the magic, which is, for me, great. You can't walk to Magic Kingdom, but quick boat ride and you're there. Food options that you have are definitely a highlight. First, you have your quick service location, Roaring Fork, which, you know, standard quick service. I mean, it has your standard, you know, a little bit of everything for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can mobile order through Roaring Fork, which makes it a little bit easier. Our room in Copper Creek wasn't in the main building. It was, I mean, well, it was, but it was like not in the center of the main building. It was just like off of a wing in Copper Creek. A little bit of a walk, not horrible by any means, like 5 minutes max. But it allowed me to mobile order what I wanted to eat before I got there and then pick it up as soon as I got there. So really nice and convenient. Storybook dining is also back at Wilderness Lodge, and it's a really nice signature meal, and that's located right there. So nice dining option there. There's also the Whispering Canyon Cafe, which is another reservation-based restaurant, but a little bit more casual than Storybook Dining, and great place for breakfast. We did have breakfast there one morning, and it was really nice. The waitstaff is fun, and it's right there in the lobby, so very convenient. And also there's Geyser Point down by the water, so you have this open bar kind of area with a beautiful view, and it's really just a nice relaxing place to go. You head to Geyser Point late in the evening, grab a drink, maybe a bite to eat, and then sit by the water and watch the electrical water pageant, which is so fun to watch right from you know, the edge of Wilderness Lodge. So definitely the food options and a little bit added bonus of a little bit of entertainment as well. From Geyser Point, you can a little bit see Magic Kingdom fireworks, but not a lot. You can see the ones that rise above the trees. So it's not a resort for a really great view of the fireworks, if that's okay. It's still an incredible location. So food, definitely a lot of choices. Finally, one of my favorite things all time is the Carolwood Pacific room at the Boulder Ridge Villas. This room holds the 1/8 scale model train that Walt Disney had in his home in California. So this is like a little piece of history. To me, it's one of the best things that I love about Wilderness Lodge, because there is this little piece of Walt Disney right there on property. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, even if you can't stay at Wilderness Lodge, it is a deluxe resort. So if you aren't going to rent DVC points, or do not have the money, if there's not a, you know, sometimes they have discount deals going on, or if you're not a DVC member, it might feel like it's a little bit out of budget to stay there. But that doesn't mean that you can't see and use and visit some of these amenities. You can certainly go and check out the property. You can have a reservation at one of the restaurants. You can check out Geyser Point and watch the electrical water pageant. So there are things that you can do, even not staying there. I mean, you can't use the pools, so that's one thing. You can't stay in a room if you're not staying there, you know, simple things like that. But you can still experience these things, and definitely take a trip to see the Carolwood Pacific room, which you can do without staying there, but it's a definite added bonus of staying right at Wilderness Lodge. In the meantime, I've put a few links below so that you can take a tour of the rooms at Copper Creek, the resort, and even the cabins that are there. So check those out and maybe get a little feel of the property. I might encourage you to stop by and visit a little bit more. As an added bonus, which I didn't mention in my top 5 reasons that I love Wilderness Lodge, but an added bonus is they have Fire Rock Geyser, which erupts every hour. And this is, it's pretty cool. I mean, it does make you feel like you're at a national park, especially with Disney's very own geyser. If you've stayed at Wilderness Lodge before, let me know in the comments what your favorite thing about the resort is. If you have any questions, also drop those below. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss another moment of magic. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.